One more minute. Just 1 more. Just this is the, you just keep it or put it somewhere so that the audience knows. So I'll show you.
I have not done this, but I don't have power. So I can keep open.
Power.
Done.
ये लाइव हो जाए ना लाइव
Once more. Greetings, everyone.
just that online audience are able to hear us.
I say?
You need to check.
Okay. Have online, all the audience can hear me? Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes. Done?
Yes.
My name is Sneha Kadyan. I am the sergeant at arms for this meeting. Today we have exciting speech contest. As I can see already too much of excitement in this room. Let me add some more energy, flavor, and enthusiasm in it. When I say toast, you all please complete it by saying masters. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
So, toast,
Masters.
toast,
Masters.
toast.
Masters.
All of us are gathered here to grow, right? Are you ready to grow?
Yes.
Don't say yes. Say, yes, I am ready.
Yes.
Yes. This is the power of togetherness. Now all of us are in real Toastmasters groove. So let's play kind of icebreaker game. All of you please make pairs. Please leave your seats and stand up. I request you all. Make pairs. A and B partner, right? All of you have partners,
Yes.
right? Sometimes few words of appreciation can brighten our day, right? Correct? So let's practice giving some compliment words to your partners and make their day. And your key words are superb and awesome. For example, you can say, first of all, you turn face to face. Let me see. Then after that, you do that. Stand face to face, exchange smile, and shake hand. Please let me hear after that, you do that. Okay? I'm giving you the demo. Exchange smiles, shake hands, and then let you know your partner's name also. And you need to mention your partner's name also. The keywords are superb and awesome. You can say, Toastmaster Ankit, you are as superb as free Wi-Fi. And the other partner can say, you are looking as awesome as my favorite dessert. So like this, you have to address your partners. So are you ready, guys?
Yes.
So first, we can start from you.
Toastmasters.
Yes. And speak loudly, please, so that all the audience can hear you.
Toastmaster Akshay, you are super and awesome public speaker.
Not both words, only super or awesome. He will use the other word. Okay?
You are awesome public speaker.
Thank you, Shubhankar. You are also as super as my friend.
Good. Now your turn.
Rahul, you do whatever you do, and that's always super.
Wow.
Toastmaster City, you're super today. Have you started working?
Nice. Now your turn.
Toastmaster,
Sorry, what's your name?
you are as awesome as bottom.
Toastmaster Divya, wish you a super all the best for the speech contest.
Nice. Nice. Your turn.
Toastmaster Navdeep, you are super public speaker.
Toastmaster Mohit, you carry awesome smile.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yes, Nandi, you have a super career and amazing public.
Toastmaster, you are a great.
Wow.
You are also like as my brother. Toastmaster is this. You are a super Toastmaster and a speaker.
Yes, very nice. Good.
Toastmaster Navdeep, you are an awesome career.
Toastmaster question. You are a super speaker like a TV anchor.
Now your turn.
Bhavna, you are a superb human being. Toastmaster cherished. Every time I see you, I feel so cherished.
Toastmaster Shonak, you are super califragilistic asparagus.
And you took a proud of me.
Yes, definitely. Yes, now I can see more happiness and positivity in this room. Please carry on this positivity throughout this speech contest. We all have mission in our life. Without mission, our life is directionless. Similarly, in Toastmasters, we have mission statement, and that is we provide a positive and supportive learning environment in which all members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To run this event smoothly, we have some housekeeping announcements. The first and foremost is please put on your cell phones on silent mode or get them switched off so that speakers will not be distracted with your different kind of ringtones. Once you're done, please show thumbs. Right. The next rule is please avoid cross-talking during the event and be seated when the speeches are going on, and then leave and enter the room during the applause only. And all the speakers are requested not to talk about sex, religion, and politics. If you want to talk about this, only speak in a humorous way. I let you know this is the salient feature of this event, that all the speeches will be recorded and we will go on live on YouTube. And we are planning to record all the speeches and will upload these speeches on YouTube channel of Gurugram Dronacharya Toastmasters Club. If anyone has any kind of issue, please apprise us. We will pay heed towards that and solve the issue. With this, I would like to hand over the control to the person who has been associated with Toastmasters almost for 27 months. And he has served as an area director, and he has served in his club as a president and VP Public Education. Now, he is these days He is evolving his podcast named Banjara Musafir. And he is none other than our contest chair, Toastmaster Mohit. Let's welcome Toastmaster Mohit. With big round of applause. Now stage is yours, Toastmaster Mohit.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Acha. Handshake.
Yeah. So everyone, this is for everyone. Please give a photo whenever you are coming on this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. So I won't be taking much time, but I have to go through a few ground rules about the clubs and the how the contest actually begins. So I'll be a bit formal here and say out the script of this contest, as a few Toastmasters have already heard this script multiple times, but there are multiple other members who are doing this contest for the first time. This is for their benefits. So let's start with the mock contest, mock ISC, International Speech Contest at Gurugram Dronacharya Toastmasters Club, with a huge round of applause. Online audience, am I audible? Everyone?
Yes, yes, sir.
Thank you so much. So, good evening, fellow members, leaders, and dear guests. I, Mohit Arora, contest chair, welcomes you all to the club level mock international speech contest for Gurugram Dronacharya Toastmasters Club. The purpose of this contest, as defined by Toastmasters International, is to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities and also for all the Toastmasters to learn by observing proficient speakers who have been benefited from their Toastmasters training. Now, in order to be eligible to compete in ISC, a contestant must be a paid member of a paid or a good standing club, which you all are. A new dual or reinstated member must have dues and membership application current with the world headquarters. So for this particular contest, you all are eligible, but as a moment, we'll start with the actual international speech contest. After October, you will have to check your eligibility status with the Toastmasters International. You will have to be a paid member of a paid club. This is the most important requirement to compete in any level, including the club level. Just because this is a mock contest, we are not checking that thing. Again, there are few members who are not eligible to be part of in any contest, which includes the district officers, all the district officers, and the chief judge or voting judges, or tie-breaking judge at any level for a particular contest. Again, this is for the actual international speech contest and not this mock contest. Now, it is my duty to apprise you all about the rules and regulations which must be strictly observed during the contest to ensure that we conduct a fair contest. First, let's cover a few ground rules which already our Madam Sergeant Rams have already covered. But please keep your mobile phones on silent, any sound-making devices on silent, and do not cross-talk whenever the contest is going on. The contestants or any other member is not allowed to enter or exit the main room once the contest starts, and the entry gate will be guarded by our Sergeant at Arms. I will request everyone to please refrain from moving or going out of the hall once the contest begins, because once you exit the room, you might not enter the room without the permission of the chief judge or the contest chair. For this contest, all the contestants will remain in this main room. For trivial topics, you will have to, the contestants go to a different room. For this contest, you will have to remain in the same room. Now, whenever I'll call upon stage the number of contestants, whoever will be coming up on stage, they will be introduced by announcing their contestant's name, contestant's number, then contestant's name as mentioned in the eligibility form, which I haven't corrected, but as you have shared your names, and then the topic. For example, if the first contestant's name is Pulkit and the speech title is "It's a Beautiful Day," what I'll say is contestant number 1, Pulkit, "It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, Pulkit." When this Pulkit, your name is repeated twice, then you will have to mention or thank the contest chair. You'll have to say, "Thank you, contest chair." After that, when you say, "Thank you, contest chair," the contest chair, that is me, I'll say, "You are welcome." When I say "You are welcome," after that, you can start your speech, not before that. And the timers, please note, when this contest chair says "You are welcome," then only you will have to start the timing, not before that. I repeat, when I repeat your name twice, after that you'll have to say thank you, contest chair. One. And after you say thank you, contest chair, the contest chair, that is me, I'll say you are welcome. After that, your time will start. After that, you can start your speech. Done? All the contestants? And as a timer for you, the speeches shall be 5 to 7 minutes long with 30 seconds of grace period on both the sides. So at fifth minute, you'll be showing the green card and your card will be raised till next 1 minute. At 6th minute, you will show your yellow card. You'll keep your green card down and you will put up your yellow card. And that yellow card will be up till next 1 minute. That is till 7th minute. At 7th minute, you will show the red card and it will remain up till the speaker is up on stage. No indication of any overlaps of time will be indicated. Okay, so even if the speaker has spoken above more than 730 seconds, you won't be indicating the speaker that your time is up or anything. And please show your cards so that every contestant can see. Please show the cards. Green card. The timers are sitting here. The cards will be displayed this side. So please be mindful of that. Green, yellow, and red. Everyone's fine with that? Okay. Now, yeah. After every speech, there will be 2 minutes of silence. The first minute will be utilized for the judges to mark their ballots, and all the judges who are present here or online, they will be utilizing that time to mark their ballots. And the second minute will be used by another contestant, the following contestant, to come up on stage, set up their props if any, and then we will start the speech of the next contestant. Regarding the protests are limited to eligibility, originality, and reference. Eligibility, as I've already mentioned, because it is a mock contest, so eligibility part can be ignored for this contest. And talking about originality and reference, maximum of 25% of the speech can be borrowed from any other source. And that too, if you are borrowing any speech content from any source, you will have to mention the source from where you have borrowed that content. In case you have no idea about where you have heard or read about this, you are taking the content, but you have no idea from where you are taking it, just mention, I heard somewhere, I read somewhere, as per somebody. Do not intentionally show that that content was your original content, because that might raise a protest. And protests can be raised by two people, in fact, multiple others, but two categories. That is, one, the contestants who are present in the room. Next is the voting judges. No audience member can raise the protest. Everyone good with that? Only the contestants and the voting judges can raise the protest, and that too, the protest can be raised to the either contest chair or the chief judge. Today's chief judge is Toastmaster Shinu Sharma, who is present online. So if you have any protest present here, you can directly message her, or you can talk to me. You can message to me. Is that fine, everyone? And there is one more point for the protest: reference. For reference, I would like to mention that you cannot refer any other contestant's speech or name in your speech. You cannot repeat the name of the other contestant, or you cannot repeat or refer anybody's speech in your speech. Now, the speaking order of the contestant was already determined 2 days back with a randomizer, and the order of the contestant is already written here. I'd like to repeat. If your name is incorrect, do let me know. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Navdeep. And for the benefits of everyone, I won't be repeating Toastmaster every time, even when I'll call upon stage. So just I'll speak your first name, okay? 1, Navdeep. Contestant number 2, Hitesh. Contestant number 3, Kaushal. Contestant number 4, Abhishek. Contestant number 5, Neelam is not here. Okay. Contestant number 6, Pankaj. Contestant number 7, Sumit. Contestant number 8, Lavnish. Contestant number 9, Divya. Contestant number 10, Cherish. Contestant number 11, Rahul. Contestant number 12, Mayur. Thank you. Yes. So we are now done with the formal scripting part. Now I would like to ask our Madam Chief Judge, Toastmaster Shinu Sharma. I confirm that all the contestants and the sergeant at arms are briefed by the contest chair. Request you to kindly confirm whether the contest officials are briefed and are present in the room.
Toastmaster Mohit, I confirm that all the contest officials are briefed and are available in the room.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shinu Sharma. Thank you, the Chief Judge. Done. Now let us start with our mock level international speech contest of Gurugram Dronacharya Toastmasters Club with a huge round of applause. Contestant number 1, Navdeep. Please come up on stage. You have the mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Contestant number 1, Navdeep. Break, build, bloom. Break, build, bloom, Navdeep.
Thank you, contestant.
Bharna. You are welcome.
Shaunak, catch. This is how exactly life was throwing the challenges on me. To all of us, life is not a straight line. It's a zigzag. If any one of you follows the stock market, it's exactly like the stock market. It really throws you down and take you on the peak, and sometime again throws you down. How we take all the energy for us, that's build us, what we are today. What energy we utilize for ourselves. Every negativity around us, every person who pushes us down, giving us a push to go up. This is how I'm taking my life. From breaking to building to again blooming. This is how I'm talking about my life today. And I'm really blessed to say today, I'm in the blooming stage and I'm happy about it. Thanks to universe. Also thanks to Toastmaster. I never spoke about my unsaid stories. Yet I carry a lot of unsaid stories, whether it's emotions, whether it's adventure, whether it's pain. I carry all of it inside me. And I feel blessed of it. How many people really get that kind of chance? Generally, females have their own shells. Being Papa Ki Pari, I have also been in my fairy tale. My father always pampered me, gave me a shell, which said, do not go alone anywhere. Mom said, beta, do not talk to the boys. They talk behind the back. They laugh on you. Don't talk to the boys. This is how I was raised in my teenager. A girl who was groomed to be a housewife. The girl in my board exams where my friends were studying hard, I was working hard to learn cooking, making myself as a good girl to be built as a housewife. But destiny for all of us have something else written. Just now I throw a chocolate to him. That was a surprise. This is how life was throwing surprise on me, which I wasn't aware. My U-turn started. 2 years I have been in darkness. I left my studies when I've been in my first year of graduation. I was from Hindi medium background. There was a school close to my home. And then my brother never wanted me to send to boys' school. This is how I completed my graduate schooling from government school. Now, after being 2 years in darkness, my brain has been exactly like a machine. Stop working. I chose to study. I chose books. I chose learning. I chose growth. I chose not to give up to life and fight back to every energy who was saying to me, you are good for nothing. To everyone who said I'm the burden on them, I didn't accept Except that I fought. Despite my brain has been really like a machine, it stopped working. I started my second year. I yet remember a teacher. In the class, every class she used to come, she saw something in me. She used to say, Navdeep, can you tell me what am I teaching? This is how I used to stand. No answer. Everything was bouncing back. I couldn't understand anything. Dude, no English. It was all bouncing back. And I was sitting in an English class. Everything was taught in English. One day, she said, just read what is written on the blackboard. I said, good getting. From audience, anyone, what it means when I said good getting? It was exactly budgeting. I couldn't read. She asked other people to take care what I'm writing in the register and correct myself and give me the notes. I took it as an encouragement. I decided to be one of the best in the class. And luckily one day I was. Not luckily, it was a hard work. I chose only the books as my friend. For many years, I was an introvert girl. Now, someday back, I met my college friend. And he said, I remember a girl in the depression. This is how people call me. But then, now I stand here as a businesswoman, as a traveler, as a tracker. And my fathers proudly now say that my daughter is stronger than me. They chose me over their other kids. They're so confident on me. They believe in me. Many years I fought for the belongingness, which wasn't easy. That was my battle, first to earn and to get the belongingness. I was highly emotional weak. I'm strong today. Just because I have a belongingness. I have my parents who stand by me now. The journey wasn't easy. Every one of us once faced the break, then went to the struggle to build. And then if we keep going, we definitely bloom. And I am blooming at the moment. I chose my own colors. I really choose my colors to fill in my life. This is how life has been for all of us. And the energy which we divert is making us. Few lines to describe my life. A girl who walks alone. A girl who walks alone, not lost. Not lost. She carries her own story. She loves the work. She loves the mountain. Mountain doesn't ask questions, they hold her. They don't judge her, they just hold her the way she is. She is not seeking for help. She stands alone and is building her own empire because she's the princess. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll have 2 minutes of silence and please inform when the first minute is over for the judges to please. Navdeep, you'll have to stay for 1 minute. After 1 minute, please inform me. Thank you. Sureshji, please come up on stage for the certificate of participation. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Navdeep. Thank you, Toastmaster Space. Now, contestant number 2, Hitesh.
Yeah.
Do we start? Red, green, yellow card you can see.
Yeah.
Contestant number 2, Hitesh. Procrastination on 4 wheels. Procrastination on 4 wheels, Hitesh.
Thank you. Contest chair with.
You are welcome.
Thank you. Dear fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest, may I ask a question? How many times have you procrastinated in your life? Anyone? Great, great. We all do, filing taxes, studying for exams, or responding to your spouse when you're sitting outside for a party. I will just take you for a scenario wherein I had this incident, wherein it not only costed me in terms of money, in terms of mental harassment. I was driving towards Hisar on with my new brand Mahindra P Electric. They have a very new feature which has adaptive cruise control. Now you will see, I didn't go through that small 53 seconds video which my brother has suggested to go through that. I said, "Chalta hai, dekhenge." Now on the way, I was struggling with that. At times, I was overspeeding, slowing down, and was getting irritated. I turned it off, and accidentally, in a rush, I pressed the pedal, and I was hovering near 130 kilometers per hour. After a few kilometers, I was flagged down by Haryana police cops, as usual. One guy, he came to me surprisingly, and he said, just doing a tour of my car, he said, "Ya to Tarzan lage hai." Then another one said, "Bhai, ude bhi hai kya?" Then the senior cop said, "Udi rahi thi 130 pe. Ye to racing ka chalan hai, over racing." Now, this is a case wherein, due to the lack of the feature, I was not aware of that. I experienced it earlier, but my other cars had this. They had the normal cruise. I didn't go through this video, and this costed me. Not the challan, the other thing was it could be the accident. So this cruise feature, what it does, it matches the speed of your vehicle, adjust to the vehicle that is moving ahead with you. Okay. So the sonar catches with that. That's how it does. So it slows down your vehicle. And what it can do is, if your car is automatically slowing down, the other vehicle, which is coming back to back, it can collide with you. It can be a big accidental case. You can see it could have costed my life and more expenses. Now, another thing, the cops were asking me for a fine. I could have settled that in some few 500, 600 bucks. Okay. The other problem was, again, my mother suggested me take cash or withdraw from an ATM. I said, "Chalta hai, dekha jayega." Okay. The other thing was, I had to settle that out instead of 5,000 in 3,000. The challan. And you see the time spent with the cops, I was quite, not comfortable. I was going for a different mood. It not only spoiled my mood, it only took my energies out over there. Then the third case was, while coming back home the next day, I had an opportunity to get my charge just out of range anxiety. I was just worried about, would it take me back to Gurugram? It was 60% charge, though 350 kilometers. It could have come back easily. But without knowledge and everything, I was just worried about. I could have gone towards, again, crossing Hisar. There was a charger available, 10 kilometers away. I ignored that. I thought like I would do it managed through the static app and would charge on my way back to Rohtak. Country in White House came. That charger again flopped. Again, I was worried. I was along with my wife and my kid. I was worried what would happen if the vehicle stops on the way. So this is a case wherein this was the rain anxiety. Again, I could have charged my vehicle in the morning hours. I delayed it. It costed me over there. Then I reached Gurugram. That was a safe. Now, coming to the today's story over here. I practiced this. I finalized my topic around 1 p.m. And I could just rehearse 2-3 times. Okay. So this is a freshly built out. Now, in order to deal with procrastination, I would suggest I took the 3 simple steps from ChatGPT. That is 2-minute rule. That is anything which costs you less than 2 minutes. Please do it, dust it right away. The second is having an accountability. Tell someone about your goals to measure it, to remind you. That is like in Toastmasters. If you have given your name in the speech list, you don't have a option to back out. The third is like reward yourself. So whenever you complete your task, give yourself, take a break, just move out. Take your dog outside for a walk or play with your kid. Just take a break. So just to conclude, this journey with my BS6 not only like gave me a smooth drive, but like if it was not planned and it gave me a bad time. So therefore, team, whenever you plan ahead, take these steps into consideration. Another one, a favorite quote I took from ChatGPT. Tomorrow may be your best day, but today is the actual one to perform. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. We'll have 2 minutes of silence, and please, at 1 minute, please inform me. Suresh. Contestant number 3, Kaushal. Contestant number 3, Kaushal. Where is my destiny? Where is my destiny? Kaushal.
Thank you, Contest Chair.
You are welcome.
Destiny. We have heard this word many times. Everyone wants to achieve this, but no one knows what that destiny really meant. And same was with me. When I think of destiny, I revisit my childhood. When I was in 5th class, I want to become the scientist. Yes, I want to change the world. But at that time, I really don't understand what the change means. I just a curious kid trying to find the answers of every why present in the world. And the second reason that I could think of for becoming a scientist was I was really good with science subject. If you see my science subject, they were like somewhere like here and others. Let's just focus on good stuff. But I was good with science and I want to become a scientist. But I have no clue about destiny. Destiny comes when my teacher recite in a quote that your destiny is already written. It made me wonder, and I asked with a curiousness, ma'am, where is my destiny, or where could I found it? The teacher said with a smile, Kaushal, no one knows where their destiny is or where it will take you. But my mind was saying, no, it is not true. If someone has written it, then they must know where is my destiny. At that point, I started the conversation with my life. I asked life, hey life, do you know about my destiny? Life replied, yes, I know all about it. But telling it right now is a bit of a task. Let's do one thing. When you are near your destiny, I will let you know that you are on the way to reach the destiny. With the confusedness and innocence, okay, let's see. Then the destiny came in a flight. Literally, it came in a flight. In 8th class, my sister got married, and my brother-in-law, he is a pilot. So you can guess, I want to become the pilot, and my parents too become him. He is your role model. You have to become a pilot. I thought, okay. And I was also enjoying being a pilot because I liked his lavish lifestyle. He used to explore the whole world from the sky, and on the top of that, being paid for it. Nice job. Then I asked life with a confidence, hey life, is becoming pilot my destiny? Life answered, maybe it is your destiny or maybe not. With a furious, maybe? What is this maybe? This was not in our contract. You just tell me yes or no. But the life remained silent. No answer, no clues. And that maybe turned out to be due to raising differences between me and science subject. Both scientists and being a pilot don't deserve this beautiful mind. So I just ignored it and moved on with my life. In 11th class, destiny came with a smile on her face. Yes, I found a girl who used to like me. I used to like her. The connection, the bond. We used to spend time with each other. And with a pure confidence, this time I didn't ask life. I said to life, life, look, she is my destiny. Life answered, maybe. But this time, I can hear her chuckling with this maybe. And that chuckling turned to be true. That was the worst relationship any two-person can be in. And I even don't tell it is a relationship. It was just the thing that I don't understand right now. So, not my destiny. When I was in college, I found a group of friends with the same evil mentality, can I say? I can say. I found a group of friends. We used to spend time together. We used to bunk together. We used to roast each other together. We also have a group called the Boys. Yes, you heard it right. The Boys. So I was feeling very full with them. Yes, they are my friends and we will spend life together. I don't care about anything. I asked life with full confidence again. Hey, life, these friends are my destiny. And don't say maybe. I'm daring you. Don't say maybe. But the life again, same. Maybe. Just look. And that maybe turns again out to be true. The group of 10 friends first narrowed to 3, and the 3 also got busy with their life. So, not finding destiny. After the college, destiny came wearing a business suit. Yes, all my friends were searching for a job and getting into a corporate world, and I was getting into my father's business. I was entering into the father's business, but I am not happy with it. I just want to explore the world. I just want to explore my new world. I want to explore my own world. Don't want to be the part of something else. I want to build something of my own. And I think at that time, the main reason I don't want to work with my father. The super most reason was I know if I work under him, I used to get taunt every time, and this is what happening. But I am now used to it, around 2 to 3 taunts every day. But this is going good. At that time, I don't want to work with my father, but in my inner me, I just want to explore the world. I don't want to do business or something, but I just want to explore peoples, meet new peoples, explore new things. And at some point of time, I was also becoming sad because from the past 7 years, I was trying to avoid science. And my father's business is totally mechanical. So you can say science was my ex, and she is coming back to my life, and the life becoming very hard. I was becoming suppressed. I was becoming depressed as I am not able to achieve anything. But at that time, I have a will. Yes, I will do something of my own. But not sure about what the destiny is. Then I asked life, hey life, with a sad voice, hey life, is this business my destiny? I know the answer. Yes, life will say it is not your destiny, or it will say the maybe. But in the real me, I want life to tell me no, it is not your destiny. But the life said maybe. Last year, I was on a trip to Yamunotri, Uttarakhand, on a solo trip. It was a trip of my dream. Just me and no one telling me what to do, where to do, go, where to not go. But just I was enjoying my life. And I traveled through a public transport. I get to visit many people, get to view many peoples, I get to see the diversity. I get to see that how the all cultures are formed to form a beautiful symmetry of life. I enjoyed that very much. I was very full with them. Just me, mountains, and the beautiful view. I also remember the track. The track was very good. I climbed up to the top. My body was shivering, but there was inner me holding me. And after some time, the life asked, why are you not asking for the destiny? And I said, I don't know. I want to know about my destiny. This journey is my destiny. Thank you.
We'll have 2 minutes of silence, and timer, please inform when the first minute is over. Thank you. Toastmasters list, please. For the certificate of participation, Toastmasters. Thank you. Thank you. Contestant number 4, Abhishek. Contestant number 4, Abhishek. The story of Navratri Carnival. Story of Navratri Carnival. Abhishek.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Dear fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, what would you do if a 3-year-old disappeared from home with 20 rupees in his pocket? So that 3-year-old was me, and I disappeared from home with just 20 rupees in my pocket. And this is the story of my solo carnival during the time of Navratri. Yeah, so back then, during the time of 2000s, I was around 3 years old, and we, along with my parents, were new to this city, and this city was popular for its carnival. And this was it was the 6th day of Navratri. My parents decided me to take me to that popular carnival where everyone from cities nearby and the same city used to go and visit. So we went there, we enjoyed a lot. There were a lot of things, lot of toys and food items. We witnessed all the best, like that was the best, one of the best moment of my time that time. So done that, while returning back to my place, I saw a boy of my age was playing with a shiny toy phone, and seeing that, it was like a pure magic to my little eyes. I started requesting my parents,
buy me that phone. I need it, but they denied. They said, you will waste our money. You will not play for more than 5-10 minutes, and you will throw it away. So this was the exact comment that they made, and they they didn't buy me that phone. I cried, but still they didn't buy that phone. We returned back to home, had a dinner, but still in my mind I was thinking about the same phone. I wanted that phone anyhow. I was like very much need that. I wanted to play with that same toy. So I did what every 3-year-old will do, of similar mindset that I had back then. I was having a criminal mindset, like not mindset, mastermind. Sorry, my. So I started making a plan so that I get that phone as soon as possible. So I made a plan while I was lying in my bed. I made a plan that I will wait for my mother to go into sleep during the afternoon. Like she will complete his household chores, and when she goes for a sleep, I will take 20 rupees from her wallet and go to the carnival and buy that phone and return back as soon as possible before she wakes up. So that is the plan. While planning this, I slept. I woke up at around 6 a.m. and started waiting for my mother to complete her household chore, and so that I can execute my plan. So I waited long, and it was a time of at around 2 p.m. She finally completed her household chores and went to bed. But still, I waited for 15-20 minutes more so that she is into deep sleep. So after waiting for 20 more minutes, I finally confirmed she was into a deep sleep. Then my plan, it's time to execute my plan. So I silently went into the other room, took 20 rupees and escaped out of the house. Now I have to follow the crowd because this was a time of Navratri and everyone was heading in the same direction. So I just followed them, and after walking for around 20 minutes with my little feet, I finally reached the carnival. I started searching for the shop where I can buy the phone. There were a lot of different better toys which I can see back then, but I was laser focused. I wanted the same phone. I need that one same. I hope that dedication and laser focusedness would have continued in my life later. Yeah, so I went there, I bought the phone, gave the shopkeeper 20 rupees, and he handed over me the phone. And then I searched a corner in the carnival and started power on the phone and started pressing different buttons of the phone and started playing with it. After playing for 5-6 minutes exactly, I got bored, frustrated, and angry that for this I risked not life, but back then I used to be a very naughty kid. So my parents used to scold me a lot. So it was a fear within me that I will be beaten if I don't return back home as soon as possible. So I throw the phone away back instantly. After 5-10 minutes, I throwed it, and then my main task was to return back home as soon as possible before my mother woke up. And suddenly I froze up. I made a plan to go to the carnival, but I didn't plan the return. Going was the easy task because everyone was heading in the same direction, but going back to my place was the main thing that I should have planned for, but I didn't. I was standing in the middle of giant carnival, crying for 5-10 minutes, but still I couldn't figure out what to do, what not to do. I was crying continuously. A kind shopkeeper saw me and took me to his shop and gave me chocolates, chips, and other biscuits and all. But still I was crying. After he tried, what was my parents' name? He tried asking different questions so that he can take me to the place. But I don't know my parents. I was not knowing my parents' name back then. He tried for some time. Then he called the police, and then came the most dramatic rescue of my life. They hired a rickshaw and a loudspeaker, and their task was to drove the rickshaw with a loudspeaker announcing 3-year-old boy wearing black shorts and yellow t-shirt. Name is Abhishek. Whoever it is, please come and pick from us. Something sort of that. They drove through each different cities of the different streets of the city, but I haven't reached yet. After driving it for 3.5 hours, they finally arrived to my street. And listening to the announcement, my mother came running, and she took me to before handing me to her. Police officers took money for the whole ride and the food that I ate throughout the ride, and then she took me to place at. She was like scolding and loving both. She was doing both the thing at the same time for the couple of days. So that was my story of Carnival. Thank you so much for listening.
We'll have 2 minutes of silence for the judges to mark their ballots. Timer, please inform when the first minute is over. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek.
दिव्या चेता, दिव्या भाटे, ये नाम आपने बताया तो ठीक है। नया लेना सब।
Now, contestant number 5, Toastmaster Neelam. She is unable to come today. So we'll directly go to contestant number 6, Toastmaster Pankaj.
चीन की वजह से
Contestant number 6, Pankaj. My life in progress. My life in progress, Pankaj.
Thank you, contest chair.
You're welcome.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Let me start with a confession. I am a work in progress, which is just a polite way of saying that I have done enough mistakes in my life, enough to make a Netflix series on and probably keep them busy till the next price hike. Season 1, Broke but Woke, where you will see me survive on instant noodles after spending my pocket money on things that I don't need. Season 2, How Not to Impress Your Crush. Season 3, Gym Membership, where you will see me donate 10,000 rupees to the gym after going for a few days. I got in a relationship with my samosa wala bhaiya outside of the gym. My dear friends, I progressed. I started from 2 kg to 5 kg. My trainer came to me and said, it's not about weights, it's about consistency. So I consistently walked out of the gym after 5 minutes. My dear Toastmasters, whether it's love, leadership, Toastmasters, or life, it's never about being perfect. It's about showing up. It's about laughing at yourself, laughing at your mistakes, and learning from them. Let me share a story. I decided to make pasta. So I watched the recipe on YouTube, and all I had to do was put pasta into boiling water, add some spices, and boom, tasty pasta is done. Until I forgot step one. I put pasta directly into cold water. And what I made was not pasta, it was cement. My mom came to me and said, Beta, even builders use better material. And why have you added 2-3 pastas into the cement? I realized mistakes are not failures. They are funny training videos for the next version of you. Then I joined gym. I progressed over there. Started from 5 kg, went to 10 kg. I progressed from 1 push-up to 10 push-up. I shaked like a leaf. Then I shaked like a branch. Then I progressed. Sometimes I forgot lines. Sometimes I spoke too fast. Sometimes I forgot what to speak. But in the end, it was just about showing up and progressing. At the end, I would like to say that it's not about being perfect. It's about ability to show up, because progress doesn't happen in giant leaps. It happens in small, awkward, and hilarious steps. And when you have collected all those steps, you realize you have climbed a mountain. So I will like to end it by saying that it's completely okay for me that my life is not perfect. But whenever the credit rolls for my Netflix series, I want to say season 99 still loading. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, we'll have 2 minutes of silence. Timer, please inform when the first minute is over. But do not enter when this. Thank you. Toastmaster Suresh, please. Certificate of participation. Thank you. Contestant number 7, Sumit. Contestant number 7, Sumit. The power of small acts. The power of small acts, Sumit.
Thank you, contestant.
You're welcome.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Let me ask you one question. How many of you ever get a big task that was so overwhelming that you thought and you got frozen? You was having a thought, however I will get this done. Maybe many of you at many instances, but do you know that feeling of overwhelm comes when the task feels very big, very far, and very heavy. I also used to stuck in such things, but then I discovered something powerful, something simple, the power of small acts. For those who don't know me, my name is Sumit Dalal, active member of MCTC Club. When I really discovered this power of small acts, I just started dividing the big task into smaller tasks. And by achieving those smaller tasks, that boosted my confidence to do more and more. Guys, the truth is, most of us are following this principle for years, often without realizing it. Just think back in your school days. Remember those long poems and essays? What we used to do? Just divide them into lines, like 4 lines, then second 4 lines, and so on. Used to divide the paragraphs in different stages. But at that time, we were not calling it the power of small acts. It was just getting through the syllabus and scoring more and more marks. I want to share the moment where I truly discovered this moment where I was having the power of a small act. In early of my career days, I just completed my industrial training in my company. After that, I was assigned to work on a new product, that was new product development, NPD. Everything was going good until suddenly my manager, who was working with me, decided to leave that company. I was only one responsible to move that product from design in all the way to production. I was worried, scared. I was overthinking about how I will achieve this goal of releasing this product completely from design to production. I was having a thought, what to do now? But on a fine day, I gathered the courage to speak with my HOD. He listened to me patiently. He replied, Sumit, just don't overthink. Divide it in small tasks. Make a checklist where you can tick mark your first task, second task, third task. I followed the same. I made the checklist. I started working on that checklist. First, I completed the technical files, then quality files, and then finally the day came where I successfully released that product to the production. And the good part, we had a party in the celebration of that successful release. During that dinner party, the same HOD came to me by having a glass of beer in his hand and said, Sumit, same thing applied to this beer also. He said, if you take it glass by glass, sip by sip, you will enjoy the party. But if you try to complete the beer bottle in one go, maybe you will not enjoy, but other will force your enjoy by watching you in different condition. So guys, at the end, I want to conclude, whenever you have such big task, just divide it into small tasks. Don't get freeze. Don't overthink about the end of that big task. Just divide it in small acts. And when you achieve the multiple small acts as a part of that big task, you will get more confident. You will get a motivation to do more. And I think, guys, we are following the same thing in our Toastmasters also. By participating in different roles, by taking speeches, by coming on stage and table topics, we are actually boosting our confidence. We are getting motivated and we are achieving our end goal of becoming a good public speaker and a good communicator. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. Again, we'll have a 2 minutes of silence, and timer, please inform when the first minute is over. Thank you. Contestant number 8, Toastmaster Lavnish. I need the chair. Does it? Contestant number 8, Lavnish. Opening the door, Lavnish. Thank you, contest chair. You're welcome. What is it for you? Fear of public speaking, aging, losing loved ones, changing job, or staying stuck? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Fear. It seems to be an epidemic for our society. We fear starting. We fear ending. We fear staying stuck. We fear success. We even fear failure. You all may be surprised and encouraged to learn that while inability to deal with fear seems like a psychological problem, but in most of the cases, it is not. I believe it is primarily an educational one, that by re-educating your mind, you can accept fear as a part of life, fact of life, rather than a barrier to success. My conviction that fear can be dealt through re-education came from my own experience. When I was younger, I always ran by fear. It was not surprising for me. I was hung on too many things in my life that was clearly not working for me. Part of my problem was the little voice inside my head that always kept telling me, better not to take the chance. Stay quiet. You will not able to make it. You know the little voice that I am talking about. You always kept hearing the same. Now you all must be wondering, what was my fear? I stammered when I was younger on few words. It created a fear of communication in my mind. I was low in confidence. I was become introvert guy. I used to never communicate more. I put myself in silo. As I grow, my fear grows. I completed my college life. I clearly remember that when I completed my chartered accountancy, in campus interviews, I wasn't able to get through because of this communication, fear of communication. I was sitting in my room. I was full of anger and disgust in me. Suddenly a rage welled inside me and I started shouting at my own reflection. Enough, enough, enough. I shouted till the last breath inside me. When I stopped, I felt a strange feeling of calm inside me. I never felt it before. At that moment, I decided I will not allow this fear to get out the best of me. I will work on it. An ancient sage once said, when student is ready, teacher will appear. Now the student is ready. I started seeing the world as a more joyous and loving place. I started working on myself. I took professional advice. I joined self-help group. It helps me a lot. And in a couple of months, I have 3 opportunities in my hand. At that time, my learning was
When things change inside you, things change around you. I took this as my improvement area. At that moment, I came to know that there are many other people in the world who are struggling with the same problem. I just learned to push through. There are 1% people of the world who stammers. Various famous personalities, Hrithik Roshan, US past president, Mr. Biden, they stammers. They did wonders in their life instead of adversity. It motivates me. I start loving myself. I work on it. Then I joined Toastmasters. It helps me to take my communication to the next level. At that moment, my learning was how others see you is not important. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself means everything. Today, I am working as assistant vice president in a large organization and leading a good team size. I learned from my experience that when you face your fears, when you come out of your comfort zones, then you are eventually opening the door towards success and opportunities. I would like to end my speech with a quote: face your fears, face your fears, fear disappear. Thank you. Over to the contestant.
Thank you. We'll have a 2 minutes of silence, and timer, please inform when the first minute is over. Should we take a break of 5-10 minutes?
Yes, we
Because
can.
everybody is interested. Okay, we'll have a break for 5 minutes and we'll start. Thank you. I'll call you up again. Okay. Yeah, 5 minutes break. आपके 9th चल रहा है
मतलब दिव्या
दिव्या
दिव्या भी आएंगी
यस
आएंगी
इसके बाद Chief Judge, we are having a 5-7 minutes break and we'll join after that.
Sure, no problem.
But then I was figuring out
Online audience, we are back. Toastmaster Shinu. Are you there?
Okay, sure, Toastmaster.
Thank you. Now I would request Toastmaster Lavnish to please come up on stage once again, and Toastmaster Suresh. Thank you. Now contestant number 9, Toastmaster Divya.
Yeah.
Contestant number 9, Divya. Being vulnerable, Divya.
Thank you, contest chair.
You're welcome.
Coming and speaking on this stage is never easy. How many of you agree with me? I will share my very first experience with you. I was delivering my first speech on this stage. I was terrified. My heart was beating so fast, I literally doubted that people sitting in the first row could hear me.
I sat with my 1 liter bottle of water and I drank it sip by sip, even before they called out my name. I had a version of Inside Out playing in my head, where several emotions were talking to me. The fear quietly mumbled, Divya, you can still escape. There is still time. Anger said, why are you doing this? No one asked you to sign up for this. You could have been at home, sitting, relaxing, watching Netflix maybe. Then sadness said, even if you will fail, it will be okay. There was joy as well. She was like, Divya, what if everything goes well? You will feel so happy after that. I still took the courage, went on the stage, and delivered my speech. It was not perfect. I was panicking, but honestly, I was so happy. Like something inside me literally changed. There was a sudden surge of dopamine inside me. I was feeling a sense of accomplishment. I realized that this stage, though scares me, but it also rewards me, right? Come to my second speech. I was filled up with confidence. So I choose the topic, how to sound confident. But deep inside, I was still trembling. Then I had a self-conversation with myself. Maybe it is getting a bit too much. Can you mellow it down a bit? I was like, okay, let me do something. I choose the topic, how to sound confident, even if you are not. From my pitch, you can realize I spoke at the same high pitch then and even now also. So isn't speaking loudly is the very first step towards sounding confident, right? I tried my super pose, like with my shoulder rolled backward, chin up, and looked in the eyes of audience. Though for very first speeches of mine, I imagined everyone to be potatoes. Today, you are all still human being to me. I tried to protect my positivity. I tried affirmations as well. I was like, I will try to be real. I won't copy anyone. I will be super authentic on this stage. After practicing all this, do you think the confidence follow? Do you think the confidence follow? No. Something was still missing with my power poses, with my super pose, with positive affirmation. Something was still missing. That is when I realized confidence is not about showing. It's a muscle which you develop by practice. So I realized I will show up on this stage regularly. I will practice with my vulnerability. I practiced this word thrice before coming on this stage, and I hope I spoke this time correctly. For my third speech, I was like, let me try the imposter syndrome. Though I was trying to master the art of confidence, deep down, I was still self-doubting myself. I'm a big fan of Palki. Anyone Palki Sharma fan here? Okay. I listen to her almost every day while I'm driving. Her podcasts are my daily news channel. So I observed her. She took large number of pauses while speaking. I thought I will use that as well. For my next speech, I took so many pauses that evaluator said your pauses are like a break. I then practiced with purpose. I rehearsed my speech in front of mirror. I rehearsed my speech in front of my pet dog as well. And then I even tried the same content in a different setting. At one set of audience, it completely failed. But at other set of audience, it was like a great. Then I realized it is not about what I am speaking. It is more about how I am speaking to my audience. So for this speech, I choose to show my vulnerability to you guys. I am still giving lots of focus on this word because I am still learning. Today, I have lost the count of speeches I have given. My hands still tremble. My voice still shakes.
But I have realized I love this stage. With each stage appearance on this stage, I'm loving myself. And maybe one day when I will be delivering my big TED talk, I will be going on the stage with my hands shaking, voice strangling, but I will use the beginning the same as I did today. Coming and speaking on this stage may never be easy, but in the end, it will be worth. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll observe 2 minutes of silence, and timer, please inform that the first minute is over. Thank you. Toastmaster, please.
Yes, will be coming. We will do this.
At
Another 10-17.
now, please welcome contestant number 10, Toastmaster Cherish.
चिपक क्यों नहीं हो गया क्या?
Contestant number 10, Cherish. The woman who earned my soul. The woman who earned my soul, Cherish.
Thank you so much, contest chair.
You are welcome.
They say every family has its own quirks. Mine, I was raised by two mothers. One who gave me life, another who gave meaning to my life. You must be wondering who the other woman is. A relative, a teacher, or maybe my father's another wife? No, she was our neighbor. We used to call her Amma. As per society, Amma was not any extraordinary woman. Rather, she was a simple lady who used to iron clothes for her living. In common language, we call Preswani auntie. But for me, she was no less than a divine figure. My mother told me that I was only 13 days old when Amma took me to her humble house, Kutia. Not because my parents abandoned me, but it was because the affection and love both the families shared. I remember spending my entire day in her house, from playing, eating, dancing, jumping, and doing whatever I wanted to do, that I didn't even go to my house because my mother would really get angry of me neglecting my studies and doing my homework. In our colony, there used to be one ice cream vendor who would come almost every day. And I was very fond of that Doodhwali ice cream, which costed ₹2 that time. I would rush to Amma, Amma, please get me one. Amma used to charge 50 paisa per garment. That means that one ice cream costed her labor of 4 garments. Though she never hesitated or never said no. She open-heartedly and open-armedly brought it to me every single time. Amma had 4 children and one drunk husband who used to beat her every night. Though still you could see a little smile on her tired face. She was lady of a gem. I used to love her very much. But one day, everything changed. Amma was living on a disputed land, and the other party won the case. Amma was forced to leave her house. The moment she left her house, she left this world. No one told me right away until I started asking, Didi, where is Amma? Amma, Amma. That they decided to reveal the secret. I was too young to grasp the heavy term, death. First, I couldn't understand, but when I understood, I was numb. I didn't cry, but when I cried, I didn't stop. Months, days went by. My mother handed me Bhagavad Gita to seek the answers to the questions that lies between life and death. I turned to Bhagavad Gita not to read it, but to let it read me. I started watching mythological series not as a source of entertainment, but to learn, to understand the lessons that are carved in time. And then, just like a whisper in a storm, a truth struck me. Life is not about control, it is about surrender. So I surrendered and embraced spirituality. And I found out that the ultimate purpose of human life is selfless devotion to the Almighty. He gave me Amma and He took her away whenever He wanted. After all, He is the creator and the destroyer. These days, I am truly immersed into the timeless words of poet Rumi. Rumi is a Sufi Persian 12th century poet, and his words are not mere words. Quoting one of his quotes from the novel, let us compare our world with a mountain where whatever you say echoes back to us. Don't presume that you would have spoken softly or politely if the mountain responds you rudely. That's impossible. How can a nightingale's sweet voice echoes back as a crow's harsh cow? Or a man's eloquent voice echoes back as a bray of a donkey? If you hear a bray of a donkey, then be certain it is a voice of your own sound and not that of the beast. Very deep. During these tough times, I understood that life will test you, confuse you, break you, but we have the power and the potential to turn the hardest echoes into music. And when in doubt, always remember to choose kindness, faith, and surrender. Thank you so much.
We'll observe 2 minutes of silence and the timer. Please inform when the first minute is over. Thank you. Now I would like to welcome our contestant number 11, Toastmaster Rahul. Not so big. Contestant number 11, Rahul. Say no. Say no, Rahul.
Thank you, contest chair.
You're welcome.
Once upon a time, I accompanied my roommate to a showroom as he searched for a perfect outfit. After a while, we came back and he has nothing in his hands, while I ended up buying an expensive jacket. Till date, it is the most expensive piece of clothing I have ever bought. And guess what? I have worn it as many as one time. You see, there will be people who will be manipulating you at every step in buying something that you don't even want. They will use various tricks and tactics to convince you. But one should be informed of their financial status. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, few weeks back, I was on a trip to Vietnam with two of my friends. As soon as we landed, one of them headed straight to a nearby tour shop. As it always happens, the person on the counter was a pretty lady. She shared all the details with him. He came running, all excited and hyped up, and said, "It is very cheap. They have different packages. We can do this, that, and more." I said, "Calm down, man. We'll see." Once we got settled, we went to the shop. Imagine, one friend to my left, one to my right. I'm in the center, both of them a bit behind. It looked like I was the boss. I was the big deal. It just looked like I wasn't actually the big deal. The tour lady saw us approaching and came towards the door and said, "Hello, hello, come in, come in." She greeted at us as if we were her old friends. We walked in, but before we could even sit down, she pulled out a big book, the tour menu, and said, "You want the city tour? You want the food tour? You want the boat tour? We have it all. You eat for very famous. You try a coffee, very famous. You go to mountains, very famous." I said, "We are just looking." She continued and said, "Looking is free. No problem. Falling in love is free too." She was talking about the mountains and the places, by the way. She tried every trick to convince us. She kept on repeating, "It's very cheap. You must buy it. It is only $35. Guess what? I'll give it to you for $30 because you are from India and we love India." My friends were really hyped up. They were really excited. The tour lady knew it was her day. That's when I jumped in and said, "You both can go. I'll probably skip. It seems a bit fast to me." She interrupted and said, "You get to visit all the famous places. You must buy it. guess what? I'll give you extra discount if you all three go. I was adamant and said, still, I'll prefer going to 1 or 2 places. That's more than enough for me. Because I'm a relaxed traveler. As soon as I said the phrase relaxed traveler, she gave in. She knew she had no hope. She, however, asked for our numbers, followed up later, but we didn't reply. Not because we didn't like her or something. She was amazing. But we felt it was a bit fast, a bit too much. My friends, I have to say, it happens quite a lot when you travel. You will find people who are friendly, kind, and full of stories. But many are also selling something. They're smart. They know how to play with your emotions, your curiosity, your guilt. They know how to make you feel like you're missing out something if you don't buy. And sometimes we say yes, not because we really want it, but because it is hard to say no. My friends, if you can afford it, go for it. Support local people, enjoy the experience. But if you're on a tight budget, if it's not worth it, take a pause. Don't rush. Politely say no. Walk away if you have to. Just because someone is using every second to sell you something doesn't mean that you owe them anything. So next time you're on a trip, someone pulls out the tour menu, gives you the biggest smile, just breathe. Take a pause. Be honest with yourself. Smile back. And if you have to, say no. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. We'll observe 2 minutes of silence, and timers, please inform when the first minute is over. Thank you. Most of this. Now I would like to invite our final contestant of the day, contestant number 12, Toastmaster Mayur. Contestant number 12, Mayur. Regret, reset, reform. Regret, reset, reform. Mayur.
Thank you, Contest Chair.
You're welcome.
Today, I'll be making a confession in front of you all, but only if you promise to not share it with my 7-year-old daughter. Do you?
Yes.
Contest Chair and my fellow secret keepers, I am fearful of fights, fearful of confrontations. I am a kind of person who runs when sees a dog. I'm a kind of person who will apologize if I bump into someone. I'm a kind of person who would run away if I see a kid with a bat pointing towards me. In total, I would avoid any confrontation like I avoid traffic, silently and carefully. And hence, when few months back I won a competition, my friends asked me, where is the treat? Sure, why not? The best way of avoiding confrontations. My friend went to get his car. I was waiting at the roadside thinking how to avoid the Pizza Hut and avoid by my money being cut. That's when I noticed two beautiful girls passing by with sunshine smile on their face. And I realized only if these kind of people are in my friends group, my Pizza Hut parties would be glamorous. My smile was not settled yet. I saw a Hulk man passing by, 6 foot 2 inches, as broad as a 44 inches TV, muscles as a jumbo burger, and a kind of person who will force you to chin up even if you don't want to. And something terrible, awkward, and unforgettable happened next. He hit one of the girls inappropriately and walked as if nothing happened, as if they were the property, not the people. Things were moving at the normal pace. People, cars, animals. But my time was struck. I was in slow motion. My mind was frozen. I flashed back 10 years back when I was in Karnal, placed recently, roaming around on a motorbike, finding a new address. That's when I saw a girl passing by, a beautiful girl, and realized coming here in Karnal may not be that bad a decision. And what happened next was not beautiful, but brutal. One boy on another motorcycle passed by, touched the girl, and passed some lewd remarks. I, as an onlooker and an outsider, was silenced, stunned, and surprised. Should I do something? Should I chase him? Is it normal in Karnal? Before my courage could take my conscience over, the boy has already left. And I was left with only silence and regret. Regret of not doing anything. That moment, the life was giving me the second chance. And that's when I came back to that moment. And I versus him. 5'10" versus 6'2". I trembling as if I'm on DJ. And he walking as if he owns the state. But I was resolved to reset my regrets. Hey, what do you think even what you are doing? He turned back. And I was still trembling, thinking what I will do. By that time, my friend had come back. Some onlookers had joined. He had to apologize. I felt great and relieved. My dear friend, I have another confession to make, and this one can be shared with anyone. I hold that regret for the last 10 years in my heart. 10 years of not doing anything. But that regret was a teacher for me. That helped me to reset my courage inside. That helped me to revive. And that helped me to have the courage in my life. My dear friend, if you are also having some regret of not doing the things in the past as the way you would have thought it to be, so reset, because your past can be your power. Over to you, Dr. Paul.
We'll again have 2 minutes of silence for the judges to mark their ballots.
मेरे को कुछ ध्यान नहीं आ रहा है मैं एंड में कंफ्यूज हो गया मैं और कर दिया ना
What? Thank you. With this, it comes to an end of our mock international speech contest or Gurugram Dronacharya Toastmasters Club speech marathon. With a huge round of applause, I would like to congratulate each of the participants. Now, as per the instructions, all the voting judges are requested to send their ballots to the chief judge directly, and the timers, you are also requested to send your timer ballots with the chief judge directly. And we'll now have a break for 5.
Let's not take break. We'll finish this event.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we'll do the facilitation for the role players.
Okay.
You.
So you want to facilitate the role players first?
Yes, that's that.
Okay.
If everyone has sent their ballots to the chief judge, then we can invite role players one by one.
Sure. By the time the ballots are collected and we get the green signal from our chief judge, we'll be facilitating all the role players present in the room. Over to Toastmaster Suresh.
Thank you. So let me invite first our one of the judge available in the room.
Judge.
So Toastmaster Shinu, I'll take your permission to invite our voting judge. Yeah?
वोटिंग जज को नहीं बुलाते
नहीं बुलाते
नहीं
आपको नहीं फैसिलिटेट करवाएं इससे
वोटिंग जज को कुछ करना ही नहीं
Yes.
वोटिंग जज को फैसिलिटेट नहीं करना उनका नाम भी लेना
उनको फैसिलिटेट
नहीं अच्छा सिर्फ चीफ जज और टाइमर्स
Okay, so I request Toastmaster Bhavna to come on the stage, and I request her to kind of give the appreciation certificate to our contest chair for the, navigating this contest very well. Let's give her a huge round of applause.
आपने भेज दिया ना ये आपने वहीं भेज दिया ना उनको ठीक है उनको भेज देना नहीं आप फोटो खींच कर उनको व्हाट्सएप कर दो ये भेजना आपको केवल इसका थैंक यू सो मच
Thank you so much.
थैंक यू
I'm going to do it for, I think this is not the normal. Mukesh sir, if you are there, please come in.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Just have a seat. I think we will start with Mukesh sir so that we can free him quickly.
Sure.
Right? Yeah.
So first, yeah, please.
So let me invite and welcome our chief guest for today's event. We have Mr. Mukesh Kalothia, and this I am giving impromptu. I have not, gone through his introduction and all, but still I'll try to share you as I know him. So he is one of the most positive person whenever he is on the stage or maybe anywhere or everywhere. He makes the environment so positive that people flow towards him. He sent, such a positive vibe. See, that's everyone kind of start loving him. He's an MBA from IIM Calcutta, if I am not wrong.
Lucknow.
Maybe Lucknow. I am Lucknow. And he has worked for a very long time with IBM in senior management position. He is now an entrepreneur, author, and whatnot. With that,
I'll introduce a formal introduction also.
okay. So now I'll give back to our contest chair to introduce further and maybe kind of facilitate further to the contestant.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suresh. Talking about distinguished Toastmaster Mukesh Kulotia, those who don't know about it, he was the past district director of District 41 since in the year 2015-16. He is the one who manages all the logistics parts of the district currently. Not all the logistics, but at least all the certificate part, all the trophies part and everything. So the entrepreneur of Muskurado.com, the owner of Muskurado.com, the distinguished Toastmaster Mukesh Kulotia, please welcome him all. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. वोटिंग का स्टेज पे नहीं हो पाओगे उनको दे देना
So this is separate from the yes. So they do. We have a program.
Done.
Thank you so much for coming, sir. And in fact, before starting, would you love to share something with our audience sitting here as well as online? So over to you.
आपको स्टेज को बुला रहे हैं.
Yeah, sure.
As usual.
Something about nothing. That's a great topic. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Can I twist it a bit? Say something about nobody, and I'm nobody.
Yeah.
So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me here. It is a pleasure to be in Toastmasters meeting always. I'm sorry that I could not attend the entire meeting. I heard that there were 11 speeches, which is a big number. And I'm sure all of you had a lot to learn from all these speakers. Maybe next time I will come and attend the full meeting of this club, Gurugram Dronacharya Toastmasters Club. And then we'll have more to interact with and learn from each other. They shared about my introduction. Precisely, that's who I am. I did my engineering from MNIT Jaipur, MBA from IIM Lucknow, and worked with IBM for 9 years. Then I quit in 2017 and started this company called Muskurado. We are a rewards and recognition company. And for Toastmasters, we manage their recognition in 88 countries. India is one of those 88 countries. We manage complete Middle East, complete Europe, a couple of countries in Asia, and of course, India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, these countries are there. We serve a lot of corporates in India, particularly in metro cities like Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, these places. I also authored this book called Move Mountains, One Story at a Time in 2018. And in the very first year, we sold 10,000 copies of this book, which was a big number. I have received a lot of good feedback from it. And this was co-authored with another friend of mine, Deepak Sharma. Now, this opened doors of opportunities for him in the United States of America. When he went to the USA, he was struggling. He was driving Uber at the time. And once he kept this on the backside, on the seat of the car, and he was driving Uber, and some lady hopped onto the car and she read the book and she said, "This is an amazing book. Where can I buy it from?" And he said, "I am one of the co-authors of this book. You can take it as a gift from my side." And that lady was CEO of an insurance company. And she invited him as a trainer. And since then, he launched himself as a speaker, trainer, and coach in the United States. And he's very, very successful today. Very, very successful today. He is a highly paid speaker, coach, and he's also vice president of sales of an insurance company in the USA. So a lot of people have given good feedback. A lady from Gurgaon, she told me that this is the only book which I have read. My husband has read it. My kids have read it. My parents have read it, and my father's parents have also read it. It became like a family book. So it has 52 motivational stories and then a learning at the backside of it. And there is a story behind these 52 stories, and that is when I was district director in Toastmasters in 2016-17. At that time, I attended 100 such meetings in a year. Different club meetings, 100.
And whenever I went to any such meeting, I told a story and then requested the people to take action. And people actually took action. And because of that action, our district that year shattered all the performance records of Toastmasters International. Even today, those records are untouched. I'll tell you, for example, there are 3 criteria in Toastmasters. One is the percentage growth in number of membership payments. Then there is another which is percentage growth in terms of number of clubs. And then there is third one, which is percentage success rate of clubs. So in these 3 criteria, the world struggles, let's say around 50% club success rate, whereas we had 126% clubs being successful, which means 126% clubs became distinguished that year. So that was, the stories was one of the reasons of that. Me and Deepak, we went to clubs and told stories and people took action. And because of their work, the district became successful. I'm just telling you the story. I was not the key reason behind making the district so successful. So I'll tell you maybe one story from it and then I'll hand it over to Suresh. Is that okay? Cool. There was a person working in a company, father of 2 kids. After a very tiring day, a lot of hustle bustle in the office, a lot of deliveries, and of course, beating the traffic in Gurugram, he finally reached at home at 8:30 in the evening. He poured a glass of water for himself, sat on a sofa, and started drinking the water. The glass was half full or half empty. He was still sipping the water, but then all of a sudden, his 3-year-old daughter ran to his father and straight onto the lap of his father. I don't know what the father thought, yet he had attended a training program recently and he thought, let me ask the same question to my daughter, which I was asked in the training program. And the question was, is the glass half full or half empty? Now, father thought, if she says that glass is half full, I'll give her a lecture about how positive she is in terms of having positive attitude. If she says that glass is half empty, I will tell her the importance of having positive attitude so that next time onward, she says that glass is half full, not half empty. But something strange happened. The girl did not respond. She became quiet. And then she ran to a different room. And on the bed of different room, there was her school bag. She was a kid in class nursery. And she just took out the water bottle from the school bag, came to her father, opened the cap of the bottle, and poured water from the bottle in the glass. And she said, Dad, the glass is neither half full nor half empty. It is totally full. Totally full. It came from a 3-year-old girl to a father. Now, friends, maybe you are presidents of different clubs. And you may say that my club has achieved 6 goals out of 10. Or you may say that my club is yet to achieve 4 more goals out of 10. But it's all theory. Exactly the same thing. Doesn't really make much difference. The need of the hour is action. The girl took action and taught me a huge lifelong lesson. What action are we taking? What lesson are we teaching to our club mates, our area members, our division members, our family members? I'll tell you, history is not made by positive people. It is made by people who take action. Even if I'm a bit negative, but I take action, I will see results. But if I'm totally positive, I don't take action, I will barely see any results. Yes, all of us must be positive. Positive attitude is required. But along with that, you need action. So my friends, the need of the hour now is taking an action. Take action for your club. Take action for your family, maybe for your job, for your company, for your organization. People who take action, they actually change the world, not the people who are sitting at their home on sofa and thinking positively. Need of the hour is action. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, DTM Mukesh Kalothia sir for accepting our invite and to come here. And I understand that you had already commitments at your home. So I really appreciate your time. And the best part is he agreed to give us, his autographed books to all our role players. So that's the best thing. Let's give him a huge round for this service. And let's quickly start with our contest chair. Toastmaster Mohit, you would.
I need to be here.
Yeah, you need to give him to Toastmaster Mohit.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so let's give again. Can please someone take photo? Can you please come into center and then the photograph?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Okay.
So now let me invite Toastmaster Sneha Kadyan for her contribution to this meeting.
You come in the frame, man. Please come in the frame. Come closer.
And please hold this also. Come, Mohit. Please come. Please join us.
Like to say it's a wonderful surprise getting this book. I was thinking that I should buy this and I got it as a gift. Amazing.
Very good.
Thank you
All
so much.
credit to your area director.
Thank you, sir. I think equally deserves our owner of muskrado.com and DTM Mukesh. Now let's call upon Toastmaster Shonak Mathur. Give him a round of applause.
That was quite inspiring to hear that there is another third perspective as well.
For this also.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Toastmaster Akshay Mittal, please. Let's give him a third round of applause. Police. Toastmaster Shubhankar Dutt. Toastmaster Bhavna.
Wonderful.
So there are few participants who are online who supported us. So maybe we can, I don't know how to give them now. Maybe we can connect later, or do you have some?
You can dispatch.
Yeah. So can we have results, please?
At least call their names.
Yeah. So we have Toastmaster Sheenu Sharma who supported us. We have Toastmaster Prateek Gupta and Toastmaster Ankita Kulkarni. So thank you so much for their contribution.
Thank you so
We
much,
could really
Toastmaster
execute
Suresh,
this
for
plan.
having us.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sheenu. And we really could execute this event very well with the support of you, your voting judges, and all the role players, including Sneha, Shonak Mathur, Bhavna, Shubhankar, Akshay. Am I missing anyone? Prateek, and of course, Kulkarni, Miss Kulkarni, Ankita Kulkarni. So if I am missing anyone, my apology. Now let's call upon the winners.
Okay.
Yeah. So Toastmaster Mohit will take care of that. I think I am done.
Thank you. Now, finally, it's the time to invite the winners of today's contest. Starting with the third place or the second runner-up. And the third place winner certificate goes to Toastmaster Rahul. Thank you and congratulations. Now the second place winner or the first runner-up for today's contest goes to Toastmaster Divya.
Looking forward to get this program.
You were manifesting that.
Yes.
And the first place winner for today's Gurugram Dronacharya mock contest goes to Toastmaster Cherish.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much for coming, sir. Thank you. We also like to facilitate Mandi, right? Or I think we can do this.
Felicitate.
I think kind of appreciation we want to, but we do. This is the one we have.
Sure.
Thank you, please come. So your book we will use later. Maybe we
Pen
were
time.
not expecting you, but yes, thank you for supporting us. Thank you.
Sorry, what's the full name?
Mandeep Yadav.
Mandeep.
So your book is on around.
Thank you for joining the meeting today. Thank you.
Reggie, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming.
So we really
Over, sir.
appreciate Mukesh sir you coming here, and I think your memento is also with us that we will share in some time. Thank you for accepting our request, and I understand having birthday of your son today and giving us time is really kind of privilege for us. So there is birthday party today, not the birthday today, but it really means a lot that you are here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Are we missing on something contest here, or can we close this? Yes, we are missing on group photo. Please come everyone on stage, and people who are on the camera, please open up their camera. The online people, please.
Think will you be able to switch on your camera?
Please settle down, everyone. Settle up at this stage, everyone. So we need to ensure that we do not cover the people behind us. So I'll request everyone to make space so that we can see people behind us. Lavni sir, you also need to move aside a little bit. So maybe you can come here, Lavni sir. Yeah. Okay. Mandeep, you also can come down to this place below the stage area. Yeah. Yes. So we are able to see everyone. Prateek is also there, so we can see everyone. Yes.
How will you learn?
So मुकेश सर आप इधर आ जाएंगे क्या प्लीज प्रतीक कवर हो रहा है थोड़ा सा. So let me put 12 second and yes on, and let me flash on. So I'll also come. मैं शुभांकर के सामने खड़ा. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. People on the call. Thank you, Pratik. Thank you, Sinu, for your support and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pratik. Thank
Appreciate,
you,
really appreciate. Thank you.
Qureshi. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sneha, for coming up and staying back. Thank you. Really appreciate it. This is all to our muskrado.com Muske sir. Thank you, sir. He is one of the most supportive person. When I asked him, sir, हमें ये चाहिए और आपसे चाहिए, तो he agreed. He is so humble and so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So we are organizing one more kind of contest. We are planning humorous contest. We are planning for next month. So we'll invite you definitely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you for participating. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Rao. Thank you for coming, Vishek. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
नहीं कहाँ याद रहता ना अभी तो कई बार रिहर्सल किया था ना मेरा नहीं आपका भी हाँ रिहर्सल याद किया था Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming. Thank you. That was very Stop.